For 6,000 years of recorded history, sailors, farmers, and scientists have staked their lives on the sky, never lying. What needle last night, it did. Last night, Orion stood exactly where he always does this time of year. Belt lined up perfectly, shoulders wide, sword hanging down. Billions of people have fallen asleep under that same familiar pattern for thousands of years. Tonight, he is gone, and nobody can explain it. This is not a movie. This is not a drill. Astronomers around the world woke up this morning to emergency alerts flooding their inboxes. Telescopes confirmed it within the first hour. The constellations we have known since the beginning of recorded human history have shifted overnight, and some have vanished entirely. Now here is where it gets terrifying. Stars are not close to us. The nearest star beyond our sun sits over 4 light years away. That means the light you see when you look up left its source 4 years ago. For a star to visibly move from Earth's perspective, we are talking about changes happening on a scale that should take millions of years. What happened last night should be physically impossible. So let us walk through what scientists are actually saying. The first theory gaining traction is that we are not looking at star movement at all. We are looking at our own movement. Something shifted Earth's position or orientation so dramatically and so quickly that the entire celestial sphere appears rearranged from our vantage point. The problem with this theory is that we would have felt it. Every ocean, every tectonic plate, every human body would register a displacement that significant. We felt nothing. The second theory is more unsettling. Some astrophysicists are quietly suggesting that what we observed were not the real stars at all. That what humanity has been watching for millennia was some kind of projection, a shell, a constructed sky. And last night, for reasons unknown, that projection malfunctioned. I know how that sounds. Keep watching. The third possibility involves something called gravitational lensing on a catastrophic scale. An object of incomprehensible mass moving between us and distant stars could bend light paths enough to rearrange what we see. No such object has been detected. That is either reassuring or the most frightening detail of this entire situation, depending on how you think about it. Here is what we do know for certain. Ancient star charts, navigation systems, every satellite orientation protocol, every deep space communication array is now miscalibrated. GPS systems are showing minor but measurable errors. Airlines grounded 17 international flights this morning, citing navigational anomalies. Civilizations built calendars around these stars. Religions formed rituals around specific constellations, rising and setting on sacred dates. In one night, every single one of those reference points became unreliable. But the question nobody is asking loudly enough is this: if the sky can change overnight once, what is stopping it from changing again? We have always looked up at the stars as proof that some things are permanent, fixed, eternal. Last night stripped that comfort away without warning, without explanation, and without apology. The sky is supposed to be the one thing